Why do Sigma males dislike celebrating their birthdays? Have you ever wondered why some of the most self-reliant and introspective individuals seem to dread their birthdays, while others embrace the occasion with countdowns and carefully planned parties? For Sigma males, the idea of a birthday celebration often feels more like a burden than a joy. These lone wolves would much prefer to treat the day like any other, not because they dislike people or celebrations, but because their values lie in authenticity, meaningful connections, and genuine experiences. Unlike those who thrive in the limelight, Sigma males are perfectly capable of commanding attention when they choose. However, they find something about the typical birthday experience inherently unsettling, something that others may struggle to grasp. The disconnect lies not in the act of celebration itself but in the forced, performative nature of how birthdays are often observed in modern society. Dr. Mark Thompson, a leading psychologist, explains that for reflective personalities, the expectation to participate in structured and often superficial celebrations can lead to more anxiety than happiness. This insight perfectly captures what might be called the Sigma male's birthday paradox. A day universally intended to bring joy instead leaves them feeling out of place. It's not the acknowledgement or celebration they object to. It's the societal pressure to conform to rituals that feel hollow and detached from personal meaning. While not every Sigma male feels this way, many approach their birthdays with a sense of indifference or quiet resistance. For them, the real celebration begins the day after their birthday, when the world stops imposing its expectations. Let's dive into 6 revealing reasons why birthdays often feel like an uncomfortable spotlight for Sigma males, and why they might prefer the quiet satisfaction of everyday life. Number 1. Flood of notifications. The average person receives 25 to 100 birthday messages across various platforms, ranging from text messages and emails to social media tags. For Sigma males, who often curate a minimalist digital presence, this digital onslaught feels like an unwelcome intrusion into their carefully balanced lives. Dr. Alex Martinez explains that the barrage of notifications leads to attention fragmentation, pulling Sigma males away from meaningful tasks and into a vortex of superficial interactions. Each notification demands time and energy, liking a post, replying to a message, or acknowledging a tag, leaving them drained and frustrated by the end of the day. For Sigma males, whose core values revolve around depth and focus, the chaos of birthday notifications starkly contrasts with their preference for uninterrupted time and meaningful conversations. In their view, the best gift anyone could offer is often the simplest: peace and quiet. Number 2. The singing. Few moments are as universally awkward as being the focus of a group singing happy birthday. For Sigma males, this tradition is particularly uncomfortable, as it places them in a forced spotlight that they've done nothing to seek out. Dr. Lisa Park refers to this as social role confusion, where the individual becomes both the subject and the audience of the performance. For Sigma males, who value privacy and authenticity, this moment feels contrived and unnecessary. It's not that they disdain tradition outright. Rather, they find the awkwardness of this public display at odds with their reserved nature. While others may laugh off the awkwardness, Sigma males see it as emblematic of broader societal pressures to participate in rituals that feel unnatural. For them, true celebration doesn't require forced performances or spotlight moments. It's about genuine connections and shared experiences. Number 3. Social obligations. Birthdays often come with a deluge of social obligations, ranging from family dinners to surprise parties. For Sigma males, these traditions bring the unwelcome weight of what Dr. Rachel Morrison terms reciprocity pressure. This is the expectation to reciprocate gestures, such as attending others' parties or sending thank you notes. To Sigma males, these rituals often feel transactional, detracting from the sincerity of the interactions. The more greetings or celebrations they receive, the longer the list of unspoken obligations grows. Genuine connections are replaced by a sense of duty, turning birthdays into a series of forced performances rather than heartfelt moments. This loss of control over their social interactions is particularly frustrating for Sigma males, who deeply value autonomy. For them, the ideal way to celebrate is on their own terms, with people they truly care about, rather than participating in obligatory events. Number 4. Unwanted attention. Studies reveal that 85% of people enjoy basking in the limelight on their birthday. Sigma males, however, fall into the 15% who find such attention unsettling. These introspective individuals thrive on maintaining a low profile not as a means to hide but to enjoy the freedom of observing, thinking, and acting without the distractions of constant scrutiny. This intentional detachment allows them to focus on what matters most to them: personal growth, creativity, and authenticity. On their birthday, this delicate balance is disrupted. People who rarely engage with them throughout the year suddenly flood them with attention. Colleagues swing by for small talk, distant relatives reappear, and social media becomes a whirlwind of generic birthday messages from acquaintances. While many find this flattering, Sigma males experience what psychologist Dr. James Carter calls spotlight anxiety, a discomfort arising from the sudden loss of control over their visibility. For Sigma males, attention that is chosen and meaningful is always welcome. But the random, superficial attention that birthdays bring feels invasive and out of alignment with their preference for depth and sincerity in their interactions. Number 5. Fake connections. Have you ever noticed how certain people resurface only during birthdays or other special occasions? Research suggests that up to 70% of birthday wishes come from individuals who don't engage with you regularly. For Sigma males, this sudden wave of superficial kindness feels like an unconvincing theatrical performance. Dr. Sarah Chen describes this phenomenon as social theater, where people act like close friends for a day, masking the lack of a meaningful connection the rest of the year. These are often the same colleagues, acquaintances, or distant relatives who may undermine or ignore them at other times. The Sigma male's sharp intuition makes them adept at spotting insincerity, and such shallow interactions only deepen their disdain for obligatory rituals. To them, relationships are not built on annual greetings but through consistent, meaningful interactions. This influx of performative connections during birthdays reinforces their belief that authenticity and depth matter far more than surface-level gestures. Number 6. Emotional expectations. Psychologists often refer to mandatory happiness syndrome, the societal expectation that people should display joy and gratitude on specific occasions like birthdays. For Sigma males, this imposed emotional script feels suffocating and manipulative. Authenticity is a cornerstone of their personality. They prefer to process emotions privately, away from external pressure. Yet on their birthday, they are expected to perform a range of emotions: smiling, expressing excitement, and exuding gratitude even if these feelings are not genuine in the moment. As Dr. Kevin Jung explains, this leads to emotional dissonance, a psychological discomfort caused by the conflict between their true feelings and the emotions they're expected to display. When they deviate from these expectations by not being overly expressive or enthusiastic, they are often misunderstood or labeled as ungrateful, moody, or aloof. This misinterpretation adds another layer of tension to what should be a celebratory day. Number 7. Overemphasis on materialism. Birthdays have become increasingly tied to materialistic traditions, with gifts, decorations, and lavish parties taking center stage. For Sigma males, this emphasis on material wealth and outward displays feels superficial and out of alignment with their values. Sigma males prioritize experiences, personal growth, and meaningful connections over material possessions. They see the commercialization of birthdays as a distraction from the true essence of the day. Dr. Emily Harper explains this as value misalignment, where the cultural focus on materialism clashes with the deeper, introspective nature of certain individuals. Gift giving, in particular, can create discomfort for Sigma males. They often feel uneasy receiving gifts, especially when the gesture feels obligatory rather than thoughtful. This discomfort is compounded by the pressure to reciprocate, turning what should be a sincere act of kindness into a transactional exchange. To them, the most meaningful gift is genuine time spent together or an authentic gesture that reflects shared understanding, rather than items that may lack personal significance. Number 8. Reflection on time and expectations. For Sigma males, birthdays are less about celebration and more about introspection. Each passing year serves as a stark reminder of time's relentless march, pushing them to reflect on their personal growth, achievements, and the goals they have yet to accomplish. This reflective mindset often contrasts sharply with the celebratory nature of birthdays. While others are focused on joy and festivities, Sigma males may find themselves quietly contemplating deeper questions about their life's purpose and direction. Dr. William Foster describes this as existential awareness, where significant milestones trigger profound self-reflection. Furthermore, societal expectations around birthdays such as celebrating accomplishments or meeting specific life milestones can weigh heavily on Sigma males. They reject these externally imposed benchmarks, preferring to chart their own path. However, the pressure to conform to these expectations can create a sense of unease, making them view birthdays as an artificial checkpoint rather than a day of genuine celebration. For Sigma males, this reflective approach highlights their desire for authenticity and depth, even on a day that most people approach with carefree abandon. To them, growth and fulfillment are personal journeys, not tied to societal norms or yearly celebrations. Final thoughts. Sigma males' unique traits and introspective nature set them apart from societal norms, and birthdays are no exception. For them, these occasions often feel less like a celebration of their individuality and more like a stage performance dictated by social expectations. Their discomfort isn't rooted in a lack of gratitude or appreciation for those who care about them. Instead, it stems from their deep-seated values of authenticity, independence, and meaningful connections. Rather than embracing the spotlight or superficial gestures, Sigma males prioritize genuine interactions and personal growth. They value the freedom to express themselves in ways that resonate with their true selves, unbound by the scripted emotions and societal obligations often associated with birthdays. This perspective might seem unconventional, but it reflects their commitment to living life on their terms, even when it means stepping away from traditions that others readily embrace. If you found this video insightful or relatable, why not join our growing community? Subscribe to the channel for more content exploring the mindsets, traits, and behaviors of Sigma males. Your engagement helps us dive deeper into these unique perspectives. Be sure to like this video if it resonated with you, share it with someone who might appreciate it, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Remember, as a Sigma male or someone inspired by their path, staying true to yourself is the ultimate strength. Keep evolving, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next video.